Bernice here with Place for Resources. My question for you today is how do you fail? Mistakes are opportunities for growth. Personally, um, there's a thing called failing forward, and I personally always look for opportunities in whatever challenges or perceived failures that I'm having, and there are a lot of them. I do run multiple businesses. I do have all kind of hobbies, activities. I'm always involved in some type of program structure. So, to be honest, I actually look for ways that I can improve on what other people might consider failures, but I see them instead not necessarily as failures, even if it costs me money, time, energy. I might have to redo something, but again, I look at those as opportunities, experiences to learn something, experience something. Um, I always go in with um, a learning curve, something that I'm willing to lose or whatever the cost is that I'm willing to walk away from. And sometimes it's all of it. I've joined a couple of, for example, I've joined a couple of stock market groups and things like that. And there's these different levels of trading and different items and things like that. So, of course, I wanted to make money, um, but honestly, I didn't put the time and the energy into learning the system um, that I needed to in order to excel the way that I felt like I needed to. Um, but I was, it's given me a different level of exposure. So now, um, when I do it again, because I do plan to do it again, because it's something I do want to learn, um, I have just a little bit more experience. Some people don't have a tolerance for loss. Um, when I'm when I'm doing a different business or something like that, and people will ask me, or even a hobby will ask me if if I think they can make money doing it, or if um, if there's money in it. And the reality is, I can't speak for you. I don't know how much energy you're willing to put in to learn it. How many times you're willing to fail, or what you're willing to lose to excel. Because whenever you take those chances, the things that put you on the top, you really are taking a chance. And honestly, if you do the safe way all the time, or follow systems, I follow systems all the time. I buy courses, I follow systems, but I still try to learn different levels and play with different ideas. So, I've had a couple of conversations with people where um, they're concerned about whether a certain idea is a good fit for them or not, because they want to know if they're going to come in and make money. And again, are you willing to make the investment to buy the equipment, the tools, the products, the services, so that you can be able to respond and react to customers' need or requests? And maybe not. In this right now in this society, people are used to being able to get what that they want when they want it, and they might be willing to wait for you to make your order or go get your supplies or do whatever that is. Um, but if they have an opportunity to get it right away, then they're probably going to get it right away. Now, I'm usually asking during each phase or step of the process what it is that I could have done differently. Is there anything that I could have done to influence the situation in one way or the other? Any way that I could have responded, reacted, or um, something that I could have supplied or had on hand to make it different, to make the outcome different or just better? Was it even worth? Is it even worth it to try to do something different? What did I learn about myself in this process? What did I learn about other people in this process? So those things are really helpful moving forward with different uh, programs and processes. Um, I'll tell you right now that I don't have a college degree, but I've gone to school, spent a lot of time in school, trying to become an engineer. And some of those classes I took multiple times. The calculuses, the physics, the higher level maths, the electronics courses. I tried really hard. I put a lot of energy, a lot of time, and a lot of money trying to become an engineer. And at some point, um, I realized that even though I was putting forth all this effort, I really didn't want to do it anymore. Like whatever passion I had for that or interest I had for that, by that time it was gone. Had I kept going, had I just finished it and got the paper and just went through it and got the paper, got the receipt, the diploma, I seriously doubt that I would have actually done what my degree was in. But I learned so many other things about myself and my level of interest and the things that I was actually interested in um, doing that. Now, obviously, there was a cheaper way to do that than to be in universities. I could have went to Peace Corps or what is the other one? I think it's called like the Unicef, where you travel overseas um, with the group and you do humanitarian efforts all over the world. That's a great way to see what it is that you like and what you don't like. Even military or junior college before you go to university. You got to realize that university school is really expensive now, and it is a business. And the schools, are they really invested in you actually getting the degree? Sure, because they want to have a success rate, but they need to keep their enrollment, to be honest. And there are so many other people who are in careers who have degrees who didn't try anything. They didn't try those things first. It just sounded good on paper. And they went through the school, went through the studies, and now they're out and they find that they don't like it. They actually hate it. They're miserable at it. Now, I'm not encouraging you not to go to school or not to go to college. I'm just saying, while you have opportunities, um, try things, work different jobs, do different hobbies. Find out if you're a people person or if you're a person that works better alone. If you like projects that are long term and ongoing, or you like projects that are quick, that are maybe short term, where you get to a resolution and then you start over on something new or something different. Maybe you're a system person, um, or maybe you're just more freelance, maybe even creative person. So the best and the only way that I know to do these things, to know these things about yourself, is to experience them. And don't go in there with the necessarily pass or fail, but what did I learn? I heard that there is either a book or a saying or something. I wish I could recall the source, but the story was whenever the kids would come home from school for the day, then the father would ask them, "What did you fail at today?" Because it's no shame in failing if you learned a lesson or if you learned something about yourself. And that means you tried something that maybe was beyond your skill set. So definitely let's celebrate. Let's celebrate being willing to fail at something. Or we can reframe it, just being willing to try something. And yes, you might lose something tangible, um, money, maybe time, but the experience, that's the invaluable part. And now when you move forward, you can say, this is a good fit for me, or this is not for those reasons. Or maybe you're willing to try it again. So thanks for listening. Bernice from Place for Resources.